Today we're finishing the roof. Don't mind me if I have food on my lip. Just got done eating some potatoes O'Brien. So, got the new wire in. Got all my tools over here ready to bring it over there. Got the extension cord there. All the way over there. Robert has the wagon out. Robert's fucking around with the wagon. So, time to move this wobbly bastard all the way over there and change my speed. I was changing the wiring on the inside. But first, I'm gonna relax real quick because I don't need to get it done right now. Okay, so all of this is welded all the way through, all the way here. I know it doesn't look pretty, but they're all getting grounded down. So they are penetrated. I know that doesn't look like it because I just hit it with the wire brush, but there was nothing here. So I had to make my own piece of metal, and I'm going to grind that down, weld it, grind it down, weld it, and so that way it's flush again. All this is being filled with seam sealer, so that way this won't happen again. All the way even into the back over here. All this is going to be seam sealed, and probably going to ruin my clothes. So, except for this shirt, because it's a sadowski shirt. You can get one yourself in the link down below. But I'm going to wire wheel all this right now, and then weld it. But first, I'm going to let this cool off because I don't want the metal to start flexing on me, because you can see it kind of started doing it here. But I still need to level out this metal by bringing it about this way with the flathead. I'm hitting it this way on all of it, so that way it all flattens out. It's flatter than what it was, but like I said, it's not meant to look pretty. It's going to be covered up with a whole bunch of seam sealer. Got the seam sealer right there, so shout out to Jake for that. But yeah, also got to fix these thingies right here, because we have to glue them, and if we don't glue them, that's what's going to happen. So, soda break. Okay, so grinded all this down so that way I can weld this. I see that there's a hole here. I'm gonna have to fill that up, and then there's a bunch of rust right here. So my grandpa's coming over to bring me this this spray that turns rust black, which means it kills the rust. It's kind of like POR 15, like Dana used, or POR 15 if you want to be critical about it. It's kind of like the same stuff, but it turns the metal black, like almost like this black. But I see that there's rust here, so I'm going to go around the whole window doing that after I weld, and I'm going to black it all out and then primer it, so that way rust doesn't continue to grow on the surface underneath the new window that's going to be going in. So yeah, first things first, I'm going to get rid of all this right now. Okay, so the stuff I'm using is like this metal acid that turns it black. As you guys can see, it looks black. I sprayed all around in order to prevent rust from coming, so anything that had rust on it will turn black. So all this rust right here, it's going to turn black. So it's treating it, and then I hit it with some of this rust stop and then primer, then it's good. But I'm going to go through the rest of this and grind this all down and then remove the bars. Then we're done. Forgot that fucking spot, damn it. Now it's all primered. This is the second coat after the second coat of rust stop, and it's all primered. Now the bars can come out, and I don't think I'm going to grind down the welds on here. I'm just going to seam seal it all. Well, obviously rust stop it first, let it all dry, then seam seal it, and then, well, primer it first and then seam seal it. But yeah, we're going to fill the seam seal all the way up to here, so it's going to be filled all the way. Yep. Alright. So I seam sealed the whole thing because that was the plan. Seam sealed it. The glove I was using is no longer good, so I had to use my hands. So seam sealed the whole thing because this is what Louise wanted to do. We're going to eliminate. We're going to, obviously scrape this down when it hardens and just go through it with like a grinder, and it'll look like molding when you paint it, obviously. Because he doesn't have the old moldings in here, we couldn't find it, and besides the little hooks that hold the moldings are all fucked up, and there's nothing we could have done about it. So this will prevent rust. This will prevent from it happening again. And to whoever owns this car after this, I feel sorry for you. I apologize in advance. I'm not a car builder. I am not a professional, but this was my first time doing this ever. So it took one whole bottle of seam sealer to do all this. Next thing tomorrow is, after all this hardens, is to remove the bars, and you just grind them off or cut them off depending on your choice of tool. So this is finished, and now Koslo is doing the Lexus. Robert and Alex are fixing the wagon. I'm fixing the EF, and nobody's fixing me a sandwich. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I think it's pretty short. It looks like it was kind of short. I didn't really film much, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to smack that like button. If you guys would like anything from my sponsors, the links are down below. My name is Chris from Lazymangarage, and I'm lazy, so you don't have to be. Peace.